Happy Sunday, everybody. AlphaStarDX here, and I'm in a trivia mood tonight. So, you don't know Jack.
When you want the best, but don't want to spend the most.
Okay, everybody, here we go.
Hang on, let me do something with volume. Didn't seem to want to cooperate with what I was doing before. That was 35%.
Can I get somebody here right away on the double?
Yeah, Cookie. Names, thanks.
Okay, got it.
Okay, let's take attendance. Nate, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. How you doing? Ding dong, the witch is dead. The witch.
Hello, people. How you doing? My name's Cookie. Welcome to our show here. How many people are going to be playing the game? Hey, wake up! How many players?
I got a bagel with
Houston? Alright, we're doing the solo thing. I need a name here.
Do you really?
Hey, Helen, can you get me that megaphone? I don't think this player can hear me.
Helen, can I get,
Oh, yeah. Are you looking for a 7-question tournament-length game or a full 21-question deal?
I'm getting sick or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting like, you know when you
I
get...
take that to mean you're not sure. Well, let's just do a full game. Okay, got it.
30 seconds.
Your buzzer is the letter B, as in Betsy Ross.
Yeah, thanks.
Alright, I'll bring Alan on right away. Alright, Nate.
There's no way we could load all this on the hard drive.
20 seconds. 20 seconds, oh shit. Okay, when you know an answer, buzz in. If you don't, don't. But if you buzz, you only got a few seconds to pick one of the choices or you're gonna lose cash, alright?
10 seconds.
And good luck.
9.
Okay, can we get the desktop out of here? Okay, we got a show here. Let's make it happen. Thank you. Let's go to black.
5.
Okay, this is for real, guys. Let's go.
3.
TV productions. If you're good at other trivia games, don't mean jack now.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Yeah! Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Okay, you ready to fly? Time for blast off. How about it? Hit me with a category.
Let's start with nuts.
The category behind this question is nuts. And it looks like you can win 1,000 greenbacks for this one. Okay, here's another reason to be especially nice to people during the holiday season. Because they're members of the cashew family, someone could give you each of these and still technically be giving you cashews except for which? Poison oak, poison hemlock, poison sumac, or poison ivy?
Oh no.
It's all yours.
Yeah, let's try it.
Poison sumac, and this would be known as the poison answer. Too bad you didn't pick this. Hemlock. It's a member of the carrot family. Good news if there's a rabbit on your hit list.
I would never have known that.
All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Always go with the sexiest. 2 holes are better than 1.
Whoop-de-doo, it's question number 2.
The category is 2 holes are better than 1. A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff. Let's just say for some odd reason the AMA decides that all penises should have another hole. What medical procedure would they devise to accomplish this? Penisectomy, penistropy, penisostomy, or penisotomy?
I just wanted to hear him keep saying penis.
Go for it.
Say
You
penisostomy.
got a hole in 1. Ostomy means to make
I don't know
an
where
opening.
Chibi
If you're
is.
creative, you could come up
She
with
said
some
she
other
wasn't
words
gonna
you could tack
guest,
that
but-
suffix onto.
Maybe she went to bed.
Okay, pick a category.
Games people played before us.
Next up, games people played before us. And we will pay out $3,000 for this one. Okay, hang tight. Put your fingers on your buzzers. Here's the question. Which card game would probably be the biblical character Onan's favorite? Go Fish, Old Maid, Solitaire, or War?
Well, now I'm reaching. Yeah, I didn't change it beforehand.
It's all yours.
Say, old maid.
This might sting a little. Now the correct answer is solitaire. Yeah, Onan liked doing things alone. He's the son of Judah in the book Genesis, and he was the first kid to get caught spilling his seed. Of course, I'm sure he wasn't the first one to spill it, because I gotta think Adam jerked off a lot before Eve showed up.
Yeah,
but,
Chibi didn't make it. Sorry, folks.
All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Makes your mouth water.
Here's the category. Makes your mouth water. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. Okay, get yourself set. It's time. At which party should you feel least comfortable if someone announced, "I'm hungry"? The Republican Party, the Toga Party, the Donner Party, or the Tory Party? Go for it.
All that Oregon Trail. Donner Party. The cannibals.
The Donner Party. They tried to make the trek out west in 1846, got stuck in the snow, and ate each other.
It's true.
How about it? Hit me with the category.
The mother of all jokes.
Uh-oh. West Truck licks 9 more.
It's time for a Snickerclish restaurant.
The category for this gibberish question? The mother of all jokes. Opening value on this gibberish question, $5,000. Okay, now remember, you don't have all the time in the world here. The less time you take, the more money you make. Okay, now this is going to be a hard one, so pay attention to the hints. Ready? What famous punchline does this rhyme with? You bet you the mother lied. Chill out, I'm not talking about your
You
mother.
bet you the mother lied.
This joke involves a thoroughfare. And a foul character.
Oh. I got
Go
it.
for it. Type in your answer and hit return.
To get to the other side.
You should just be glad we didn't do a knock-knock joke or ask you the color of George Washington's white horse. Okay, pick a category.
Inappropriate teaching methods, huh?
Number 6, it's number 6, it's.
The category, primary colors and inappropriate teaching methods. And we are talking $1,000 for this question. For this question, let's say you're an art teacher and you want to teach your students about primary colors.
Okay.
You take your class into the washroom and ask them to observe as you urinate into a toilet filled with blue water. To the student's surprise, the water has turned brown, turned yellow, turned green, or remained blue. It's all yours.
Well, piss is generally yellow, yeah? So, green.
It's now green.
Hey, teacher, can we go back to finger painting now?
Hmm.
All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
CB lingo.
The name of this category is CB Lingo. And this one's gonna be worth $2,000. All right, listen carefully. You're trucking on down a sunny stretch of I-74 in your Mack truck. You're westbound in light traffic just outside Peoria at 1:14 p.m. Someone comes on the radio and asks you for a 1033. What's your response? Peoria, 1:14 p.m. It's sunny or traffic's light. Go for it.
I'm going to say that's a weather report, so it's sunny.
Actually, it's looking kind of overcast.
Oh, is it traffic report?
What you could have picked? You could have picked this. Your buddy's asking for a time check. It's
Oh.
probably time for his amphetamines.
Yeah, I never learned that for cross-country Canada.
Okay, pick a category.
Death by chocolate, of course.
Alright, let's see what we're doing here. Death by chocolate. Pop a right answer for this one, you got 3,000 greenbacks. This category is about people who got their just desserts. England's George II died while drinking hot chocolate. Where did he die? Atop the Swiss Miss, at the dinner table, on the throne, or on the toilet? It's all yours.
I say he was on his throne.
Hither I do dub the Knight of the incorrect response.
Or not.
Here's what you should have guessed. The toilet.
That's the same thing, damn it.
Say he died on the throne. How about it? Hit
Fucking
me with a category.
throne and toilet or the... yeah, whatever. Bio and TV.
It's number
This one's gonna be biology and television. This question's gonna be worth $2,001 bills. Okay, coming at you, heads up. Which TV character could never have had a spin-off starring his or her own offspring? Mr. Ed, Tiger the Brady's dog, Francis the Talking Mule, or Flipper? Go for it.
I believe mules are infertile.
Francis. Mules, a hybrid between a donkey and a horse, are, fortunately for all of us television viewers, always sterile. Okay, pick a category.
Superheroes and crayons.
Next up, superheroes and crayons. Okay, shouldn't be too tough. This question's gonna be worth $1,000. Joy of joys? Imagine there are 2 new Power Rangers. These 25th and 26th Power Rangers are burnt sienna and cobalt in color. What other 2 Rangers do they most closely resemble? It's all yours.
Brown and blue.
Sienna is brownish and cobalt is bluish. And if you throw in a Goldenrod Ranger, they'd be unstoppable. We've got 10 questions down, and for 10 more, we're going on to round 2. Now pay attention, because all the questions in round 2 are worth more money. Let's do it. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
All right. Flying cheese.
And now, 11.
The category is flying cheese. I'll pay you $4,000 bills for this one if you get it right. Okay, get your fingers ready. Let's get busy. You're at a crowded party and one of the guests passes gas. Aside from being plain rude, this guest has also been what? Flagellant, phlegmatic, flagrantly flatulent, or fragrantly flatulent. Go for it.
Well, that's flatulent, so we'll go with that.
Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole!
Okay, pick a category.
Always go with the orgy.
Uh-oh, mess butt tits.
Oh, I despise these.
Once again, it's time for a
Tinkerlick test run.
I
Here's
hate
your
these so
gibberish
much.
Category. The bossiest person at the orgy. And if you're really fast, you can get up to $10,000 for this gibberish question. Now, you're going to have about 30 seconds to solve this puzzle, but I'm going to be taking a little bit of money away every second and a half. All right, are you ready? What colloquialism does this rhyme with? Sandy, kiss Mandy. Cut Nick for his slicker. Don't be thrown off by the punctuation. The first hint, it's about sweets.
Okay.
Okay, let's see if you know it. Type in your answer.
Candy is dandy, but liquor is quicker.
Sandy kissed Mandy, cut Nick for his liquor. There you go, a little dating tip from me to you. How about it? Hit me with a category.
Monopoly reference, but don't eat the brown ones. I gotta go with the shit.
The category behind this question is, ew, don't eat the brown ones. You get this one right, you got $2,000 coming at you. Okay, I want you to complete this slogan for M&M's. The milk chocolate melts in your mouth like chocolate sunshine, then eat through your stomach after considerable effort, or not in your hands. It's all yours.
M&M's, not in your hands.
Not in your hands. Imagine that, a whole marketing campaign which basically said, eat our candy and you'll stay clean. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
National parks and naughty bits.
It's question 14.
Here's the category. National parks and naughty bits. And this one shouldn't be too tough. 4K for this one. Hang on tight, because here we go. Which of the following national parks is named after part of the female anatomy? Haleakala, Mammoth Cave, Grand Tetons, or Hot Springs? Go for it.
I gotta go with the Grand Tetons.
Grand Tetons. Named by the French explorers for the breasts they left behind.
Uh-huh. Knew it.
Okay, pick a category.
Oh, cattle and board games, of course.
Uh-oh. Test nuts.
Oh,
next door.
fucking trap.
Once again, it's time for
God damn it.
Tinkerlick's Past Gun.
All right, now here's your category for this gibberish question. Cattle and board games. We're in round 2, so this gibberish question is going to start off at $10,000. Okay, to solve this puzzle, you gotta think fast because every second and a half, I'm ticking off a little bit of cash. Okay, get yourself ready and tell me, what does this rhyme with? Stu, stunk like cattle, Skip. Don't. Let's see what you got. Start typing.
You sunk my battleship.
As a losing player would say,
Hey, Stu stunk like cattle, Skip.
ah, what an exciting life people had back before CD-ROMs, huh?
See, that used to be a thing when I played Battleship as a kid. You had to call your opponent something derogative when they sunk your battleship. Tastes great on a cracker. Oh, that's nice.
The category. Tastes great on a cracker. $6,000 is riding on this one. Hope you're ready, because here's one coming at you. Sweetbreads are not breads at all. They are parts of a cow. What parts are they? Liver and kidney, ass and elbows, thymus and pancreas, or ears, nose, and
Sweetbreads?
throat? It's all yours.
Say the liver and kidney.
In a word, no. And
Thymus,
here's
pancreas.
the right answer.
Yeah.
Thymus and pancreas.
It was one or the other.
All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Help! Help!
The name of this category is... A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. Get ready to buzz, because here it comes. All right, let's say you want to end it all by jumping off the top of a New York skyscraper. Which of the following buildings will give you the most airtime to regret your decision? Seagram's Plaza, the Chrysler Building, the Empire State Building, or the AT&T Building? Go for it.
Tallest building, in this country at least, is the Empire State.
Yeah, you can wet yourself quite a few times falling 102 stories. Okay, pick a category.
Nacho cheese.
Alright, let's see what we're doing here. That's not nacho cheese. It's gonna be worth $4,000. Okay, let's get this ball rolling. Doritos nacho cheese is actually a mixture of other cheeses. Which cheese is not a part of the nacho phenomenon? Parmesan, American, Romano, or cheddar?
American and cheddar are.
It's all yours.
Gotta give it to Romano.
Roma! Nope.
No? Is it Parmesan?
And let's see the correct answer. There's no American.
Really?
And that's downright un-American if you ask me.
That surprises me, actually.
How about it? Hit me with a category.
Well then, let's go boozing.
He's mean. He's lean. That's the 19.
This one's gonna be boozing and fun with carbon. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. Get your eyes focused on the screen. Here we go. Let's say your dry martini isn't quite cold enough, so you decide to add a little solid carbon dioxide. What have you added? Go for it.
That's dry ice.
You got it. Dry ice. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Desperate actions of the chronically depressed. Because I feel like that might be the most
category
relatable.
behind this question is desperate actions of the chronically depressed. And if you can figure this one out, I can pay you $4,000. Okay, get yourself set. It's time. If you were really low on self-esteem and wanted to show people that you could make something of yourself, you could produce each of these substances from your body, except which? Enough sulfur for a spoonful of saltpeter, enough zinc to make a large bag full of pennies, enough carbon to produce 25 pounds of pig iron, or enough phosphorus for a box of 500 matches. It's all yours.
Pretty sure sulfur's toxic. I'll say that.
Saltpeter.
No?
In case you're curious about the correct
I don't
answer, enough zinc to make a large bag full of pennies.
Huh.
We got some zinc in us, but not that much.
Okay.
Okay, pick a category.
Well, this is 21. Movies by number. That's the Jack Attack.
Enter the attack. If you see 2 words together and they form a match, buzz in. $2,000 will be yours if you're right, but each time you're wrong, $2,000 shall be taken away. But be not fooled. It won't be a match unless it fits this clue. Movies by number. Remember that clue. Put your finger on your buzzer. Let the attack begin.
Whoops. 3 minute a baby. 16 candles. 16 candles. 48. I don't know. 6 degrees of separation. 9 easy. 9 to 5. 12. No, okay. Nine and a half weeks. 48 hours. 12 monkeys? I wouldn't have gotten that. I'm just guessing now. Yeah, I came out with one correct answer.
I think you found your niche. Not the worthless trivia is going to help you find a decent job or anything, but who knows? But I'll tell you what I do know.
You don't know Jack.
Excellent show, everybody. Hey, Cookie, what are we going to do with these contestants?
Alright, if you want to play again, you just gotta let me know whenever you're ready, okay?
Those spots are my chocolate cherry dingle duties. They turn my milk pink and tarty.
Wow, let me try.
Whoa, hey, whoa! Whoa! You're gulping too fast. I'm all sticky.
Don't run away, naughty gopher, 'cause I just can't get enough of your nutritious chocolate cherry dingle duties.
Good grief. Oh, volume warning. I expect we're going to have some trouble with this next one. Just volume-wise, at least. Next one down the line is You Don't Know Jack's Sports. Yeah, thought so.
Pages of the new.
Nope. Damn it. Okay. Let's go 30% this time.
Ones. Pages.
That is
Okay.
why I'll say select.
Thank you.
Is this supposed to be brown?
Hello, people. How you doing? My name's Cookie. Welcome to our show here. How many people are going to be playing the game?
Ray?
All right, we're doing the solo thing. I need a name here.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I just thought, it's my job to ask.
One other thing. Are you looking for a 7-question turn? Cool. Roger that. Oh, what do you have, an appointment later or something? Well, I wouldn't want to keep you. Somebody here's in a big rush, so let's start the game.
Okay, pick a category.
Pete Townsend School of Tennis. Sports, boys and girls.
Is the Pete Townsend School of Tennis. Oh yes, this one's worth 3,000 bananas. After his serve is ruled out, John McEnroe begins to smash his racket on the tennis court. This reminds the line judge of how much he enjoyed seeing McEnroe smash his guitar while playing with his rock band the previous night. What could the official yell to let John McEnroe know what a big fan of his rock band he is? Your band is Aces, Johnny. You're one of the fat bad boys, homie. Hey, it's all yours.
McEnroe was known as the bad boy of tennis.
Bad boys? Bad choice.
Or so I
This
believed.
is the correct answer. Mac's band is called Package, and some rock critics say that McEnroe's
Oh, they were trying to
package
tell
should be
me.
firmly muzzled in a jockstrap.
So they were trying to tell me that he has a band. I never knew that.
Category.
Where the rubber meets the rules.
And this This category is where the rubber meets the rules. Okay, $2,000 is coming your way if you get this one. Alright, get yourself set, it's time. If the rules for using a condom were the same as those for pitching in the majors, what would you be instructed to do after disengaging the rubber? Go into a stretch position, wait for a sign, drop your hands to your sides, or relax and enjoy a cigarette.
Well... drop your hands to your sides, I guess. That was a pure guess, by the way.
Cuddling's not encouraged in the majors. Category time. What's it gonna be?
Huh. Oh, let's sack the beauty queen. Hell yeah.
And the category is let's sack the beauty queen. And we are talking $1,000 for this question. Hey, it's a football showdown between the Miss USAs and the Miss Americas. On one play, Miss Alabama goes in motion to the right, but the ball is handed off to Miss Vermont running left. Based on her actions, what should Miss Alabama win? Misdirection, misbehavior, misdemeanor, or misalignment? Misdirection occurs when backfield motion counters the direction of the ball carrier. And I guess if she fumbles, she'll be mishandled. Thank you, Trent Buffet. How about it? Hit me with a category.
Give him to Dizzy.
The category is give him to Dizzy. He'll eat anything. Okay, swing this one and I'll give you $2,000. Ready on the trigger? Pull. If St. Louis Cardinals pitcher Dizzy Dean had come out with his own breakfast cereal, which slogan would have best utilized his well-known saying? Baseball been very, very good to me. Breakfast ain't over till it's over. It ain't bragging if it tastes good, or nice guys finish breakfast last. Go for it.
I don't know who this came from, but I know the slogan.
Nice try, incorrecto. Here's what you should have guessed. One of Dizzy Dean's famous quotes is, "It ain't bragging if you can do it." Yeah, that Dizzy never tried to hide his wrongful grammar.
Huh. Good enough.
All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Post-sitcom. Alright, good luck, Solar.
This one's gonna be post-sitcom athletic careers. And we'll pay out $3,000 for this one. Hey, remember that show Newhart? You know, not the one with Bob as a psychologist, but the one with Bob as a Vermont hotel owner? Well, if George, Larry, Daryl, and Daryl used Bob Newhart as a 4-person bobsled, which of the following scenarios would be allowed during an Olympic race? Daryl and Daryl don't wear crash helmets, Bob shows up bearing a hotel advertisement, Joanna serves hot chocolate before the start, or Larry pushes Bob part of the way.
I don't see why you can't serve hot chocolate before the start of a race.
No, bobsledders aren't allowed to warm themselves before a race by any means. Except for hand friction.
For real? Huh.
Anyone interested in the right answer?
By the way, I'm not a sports guy, so...
Any member of the team may leave the bobsled to push it, just as long as they all cross the finish line inside the bob. Inside the bob? Won't Joanna be jealous?
You think.
Category time. What's it gonna be?
That's no way to treat a lady.
Uh-oh, Test Cuss Tits Dime Store.
It's time for a Tinker Test
All right, now here's your category for this gibberish question. No way to treat a lady. Opening value, $5,000. Now you're going to have about 30 seconds to solve this puzzle, but I'll be taking a little bit of money away every second and a half. Okay, now tell me, what sports equipment does this rhyme with? Ignore the punctuation. Phooey, Bill. Mug her.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's see if you know it. Start typing it.
Louisville Slugger. The bat.
Just remember, bats don't hit people. People hit people. No. Okay, pick a category.
Snack mix and ice.
Under the rim with question 7.
The category, snack mix and ice. And this one's going to be worth $1,000. All right, pay attention. Here comes the question. If Ralston Foods came out with a new line of Chex products based on the different types of Chex in hockey, which of the following would not be on the shelves? Poke Chex, back Chex, cross Chex, or hook Chex?
Cross checks, I believe.
In hockey, but they are illegal, so make sure you have some mints to cover up your breath. And here's the right answer. There's nothing called a hook check in hockey, so there won't be any hook checks. And if you're looking for hot food for your hockey party, try cooking up some wings. Ba-dum-bum! Okie doke, give me a category.
You can't watch me.
The category behind this question is, you can't go in again. And there's $1,000 riding on this one. Hey, remember General Douglas MacArthur, famous for saying, "I shall return"? Well, let's say Mac's an active participant in several sports. In which sport would Mac be unable to return after being polled by President Truman? Hockey, basketball, soccer, or football?
Pure guess, but soccer.
In soccer, once you come out of the game, you can't go back in.
Right, red cards.
Sounds like a red conspiracy to me.
Category time. What's it gonna be?
Hot to trot.
Runners, take your mark. Set. 9.
Here's the category. Hot to trot. And this one's gonna be worth $2,000. Those damn lawyers. Suppose the Harlem Globetrotters are sued for false advertising. If they're forced to change the team's name to reflect its actual city of origin, what could the team be called? The Milwaukee Milkers, the Cleveland Cowpies, the Brooklyn Bridge Jumpers, or the Chicago Clodhoppers?
I want to say Chicago.
The Harlem Globetrotters were originally organized in 1926 in Chicago. The team's organizer thought the word Harlem would help potential fans figure out the team was made up of black players. Harlem? I thought the sign said harem. Does that mean there ain't any girls? All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Why not try by?
Hang 10. Here's your category. Why not try by? This question's worth $2,001 bills. Okay, coming at you. Heads up. The modern man needs more than a good body to attract women. If you're a medalist in the men's biathlon, what skills will you most likely use to impress your future wife? Running to the city and fencing stolen goods, shooting dinner and skiing home with it, dashing over with a box of candy, or throwing off her menstrual cycle?
Running.
Running and fencing are not parts of the biathlon.
And if she's only attracted to you because you steal from her, is she really the kind of gal you want as your companion?
I don't know.
Should have picked this. The biathlon combines skiing
Shooting and skeeting? Huh.
But, not at the same time. All right, round 1 is a thing of the past, so focus up and, hey, let's play 2. Okay, listen up. In round 2, everything's worth double. You understand what double means? Times 2? Okay, let's go.
Yeah, thanks.
How about it? Hit me with the category.
Every good boy deserves fudge, because I feel like that might be a music inclination.
11. The name of this category is Every Good Boy Deserves Fudge. All right, you're going to be pretty good if you get this one. It's worth $6,000. Wipe off your finger and get it ready. Let's get busy. Which phrase would be a helpful mnemonic device for remembering the colors of an archery target from the bullseye out? You really blow, butt wipe. Your mother sucks hockey pucks. Wild bad boys rarely win, or you will lose big points.
The bullseye's red, so I'm going to say 1.
Yellow, red, blue, black, white. Hey, I sure hope that comes in handy for you.
I got lucky on that one.
Category time. What's it gonna be?
Just how much I know about any sports for that matter. Baseball diamonds.
Oh, that's a 12-pounder, eh?
All right, let's see what we're doing here. Baseball diamonds are a gal's best friend. You get this question right, you pocket $6 grand. Stop for a moment and imagine. It's World War II and your man is off fighting the Nazis. If you want to sneak out of the kitchen for the summer to play professional women's baseball with some other Midwesterners, for whom could you try out? Lansing Little Ladies, St. Paul Susie Homemakers, Decatur Petunias, or Grand Rapids Chicks?
What the hell? When in doubt, pick C.
Petunias don't grow in Decatur. In fact, nothing really grows in Decatur. Let's take a look at the big money
Lansing.
answer.
Grand
The
Rapids.
Grand Rapids Chicks was an actual pro-women's ball club during and after World War II. They picked the name Chicks because the babes and the honey sounded too demeaning. You go, girls. Okay, pick a category.
Heads and tails of state.
The thrill of victory, the agony of 13.
And the category is heads and tails of state. And we are talking 4,000 big ones. All right, listen up, folks. As we all know, former Secretary of State George Shultz has a tattoo of the Princeton Tiger on his butt. If George wanted to do a particularly entertaining reenactment of the first intercollegiate football game, what would he have to get tattooed on the other cheek? A Tennessee Volunteer, a Yale Bulldog, a Rutgers Scarlet Knight, or a Clemson Tiger?
I'm closest to Rutgers.
Let's see what a
Oh,
good
too
player
late.
would have answered. He would have the
I
Tiger on
would have
one
had
cheek
it,
and the
but I was
Scarlet
too
Knight
slow.
on the other. And if George doesn't cut down on that pregame chili, that game's going to be called due to high winds. Woo!
Ah.
Okie doke, give me a category.
Now we double team Moose and Squirrel.
All sports, all the time, you're tuned to 14.
The category? Now we double team Moose and Squirrel. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. Okay, say Rocky and Bullwinkle's What's the Matter You is a 12-point favorite against Boris and Natasha Community College in the big game. A shadowy figure approaches Bullwinkle and offers him big bucks if his team doesn't cover the spread. If Bullwinkle carries out the request, he's guilty of what? Point shaving, three-way parlay, over-under, or taking a dive?
Taking a dive.
Watch me pull a wrong answer out of my head. Again? Too bad you didn't pick this.
Or is that boxing? Point shaving.
Shaving. Tune in next time for Big Moose on Campus or Rocky Takes the Fifth at the NCAA hearing.
I love that show, though.
How about it? Hit me with the category.
Eat this, rookie.
Love 15.
And the category is Eat That, Rookie. And if you can figure this one out, I can pay you $4,000. Okay, hang tight, put your finger on your buzzer. Here's the question. Your friend's been voted Major League Baseball's Rookie of the Year. In celebration, you cook up a dinner based on the names of previous winners. What should you not lay out on the table? Darryl Strawberries, Jim Rice,
Oh,
Tim
for
Salmon,
God's
or Pete
sakes.
Roses?
I'll say strawberries.
Pay close attention to your score. Watch closely. You know what you could have picked? You could have picked this. Jim Rice never won the Rookie of the Year award. Besides, if you cook him wrong, he gets all clumpy. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Oh, obviously this.
Uh-oh, best putts fits mine, whore.
Once again, it's time for a Nickerclish.
F-U-C-K. God damn it.
Here's your gibberish category. Little packs and gag reflexes. We're in round 2, so this gibberish question is going to start off at $10,000. Okay, now remember, the faster you solve this puzzle, the more money you win. Okay, tell me what product slogan does this rhyme with? Remember, don't let the punctuation fool you.
Product slogan?
Wife kiss, a short dink. Spit up. How about a hint? It's a sports drink slogan.
You know what?
Okay, let's see what you got.
Let's just do something funny.
Okay. What, did your friends tell you that if you type this in, I'd start swearing at you and everyone would feel real naughty and then you could all high-five each other and feel real crazy and kooky and then I'd take away your points? Well, consarn it, you freaking player. You better watch your score, you dumb poopy head. All right, recess is over. Let's get back to the game. Always remember, wife kiss a short, dink spit up.
Gatorade, huh?
But if that sport turns out to be rhythmic gymnastics, I'm definitely going to start drinking.
Or oral sex, one or the other.
Category time. What's it gonna be?
Heads like solid granite.
And this category is heads like solid granite. $6,000 is riding on this one. On your marks, get set. Here's the question. Because their show is also the name of a rock climbing aid, which of the following TV show casts might you see jammed into the solid rock on your next expedition? Friends, Square Pegs, Chips, or Animaniacs?
Square pegs.
Square Pegs, Square Pegs. You're wrong, you're wrong. Let's
Yeah,
take
this
a
just
look at the
isn't
correct
going well
answer.
anyway.
Friends are devices wedged in cracks that are used as footholds for climbers. I know you're
for
waiting
God's
for a
sakes.
Jennifer Aniston crack joke, but it's not going to happen. I
Hmm.
like Jennifer Aniston. I think she's dreamy. How about it? Hit me with the category.
The G stands for.
How many holes in golf?
18! This one's gonna be the G stands for, and this one shouldn't be too tough. 4K for this one. Get your eyes focused on the screen. Here we go. Judging by its nickname, which NCAA Division I basketball team might you think is made up of big fans of the actor who played Fred Sanford on Sanford and Son? Idaho, Marist, Purdue, or Marshall?
Purdue.
No, their nickname's the Boilermakers, and I prefer Ripple, you dummy.
Well, in case you're curious about the correct answer, Marist College, home of the Red Foxes.
You big dummy.
Okay, pick a category.
Kicked in the head.
19 here. Get your ice cold 19.
The category is, I feel like I got kicked
I'd like
in
a
the
nice
head
cold
by
something.
a horse. A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. Everything in place? Because here she comes. If the winner of the Kentucky Derby were to celebrate by enjoying too much of the traditional Derby drink, what would be offered up to the porcelain god the next day? Mint juleps, peppermint schnapps, Southern Comfort and orange juice, or champagne?
I really want to say mint juleps.
The Kentucky Derby's popular mint julep is made of mint, sugar, and bourbon. The mint makes it really refreshing, at least on the way down. Okie doke, give me a category.
Wrestling and silverware.
The category is wrestling and silverware. Hello, this one's worth $6,000. So, you feeling anxious? Me too. Let's go. Imagine an episode of Silver Spoons in which Ricky ends up in a wrestling match. If he ended up with a silver fork after the match, what would he have? A booby prize for a lost match, a malformed wrist, a cut down the middle of his tongue, or 2 broken middle fingers?
A silver fork? Cut down the middle of the tongue?
Wrong. Ugh.
Or is it the middle
Boy,
fingers?
Does that give me the willies. And let's see the correct answer. A Cowles fracture, also known as a silver fork deformity, can be caused when wrestlers fall on their wrists. And a silver spoons deformity is caused by trying to be boyishly cute well into your 20s. How about it? Hit me with a category.
Well, let's try this again. Here's my number. We know what's coming. Everybody who knows this game knows what's coming. It's Jack Attack time.
Time for the attack. Buzz in when 2 words match and you got 2,000 bucks. Buzz in when there isn't a match and you lose 2,000. And don't forget, remember the clue. It's not any old match we're looking for. It's the one that fits this clue. Here's my number. Hope the attack doesn't have your number. Batters up.
Oh, it's gonna. I'm screwed. San Francisco 49ers. Indianapolis 500. NCAA Sweet 16. Philadelphia 76ers. NHL's original 6. Formula 1. The F1 racers. 1997 Super Bowl is 31. 31.
Woo! All right, way to crank him out there. Let's see what that did to your score. That's the game.
It would have been minus 6,500 if I
You
hadn't
hear that expression, just scratching the surface?
pulled that profanity.
Well, maybe you'll get that far next time. Or maybe not, since it seems to me that...
You don't know Jack.
Yeah.
Great show, everybody. Can we please cue the commercials? And Cookie, can you tell me the story about these contestants? What's happening?
All right, if you want to play again, you just gotta let me know whenever you're ready, okay?
Living up to her full endorsement potential? If you just said no, it's time to consider Igor Garoli's gymnastics boot camp. Igor teaches discipline.
What are you eating?
Just an apple.
No more food until you are back down to 75 pounds, you fat cow.
Igor teaches courage.
Igor, I broke my ankle.
Walk it off, cry baby.
And most of all, Igor teaches love.
You won the gold. I'm so proud.
Igor, I want a silver.
Get away from me.
And on Igor's training regimen, there's no need to worry about those pesky menstrual periods. Igor's girls say girls forever.
Oh
What are
no.
those breasts? Get out.
Oh my
Get out.
Igor Garoli's gymnastics boot camp.
God.
The best $30,000 a year you ever spent. Call now.
Oh, I feel like we're so based in reality here. Okay. Next up is Volume 2.
$60 seconds. Can somebody get Buzz off the
Okay.
Nate, how's LA? How's the TV show?
Actually, they
Check this out, I got you down. Alright, how you doing? Welcome to the show. My name's Buzz.
Buzz?
What?
Don't do that. That's my thing, Buzz.
Yeah, right. You're the greatest, Nate.
Gordy?
Yes.
Hello and welcome. We're glad you could dine with us this evening. The first thing on the menu is, how many contestants are playing?
Next time, okay?
Well, I wouldn't want...
Okay, Sleepy, let's try that again. How many people are playing the game? Oh, poor you. You don't have any friends today. Oh well, let's have your name.
Well,
Now people are gonna talk.
like no one knows. Everybody knows, but at least we can keep up this facade for ourselves.
Yeah. Player one.
Hey, you know what? I also need to know if you had plans for a 21-question game or a 7-question game.
Let's cut
Hey,
this
you're the
down.
boss. Done. Okay, your buzzer is the letter B on your key. Okay, just chill. We'll start the game. Jeez, just chill.
We'll cut this down so we can get some more stuff quicker. Let's go keeping your Spanish fly zipped.
The category. Keeping your Spanish fly zipped. And this one's worth $2,000. Poor old Zorro. Imagine the years are finally starting to leave their mark on the sword-fighting hero's love life. If Zorro wanted to put some swash back into his buckle by taking the so-called aphrodisiac Spanish fly, which of the following is not a likely side effect he would suffer? Nipple-shaped hives covering his body, a persistent erection under his cape, an irritated bladder lining, or death?
Go with the hives.
Spanish fly is made from the powdered remains of certain dried beetles and can cause all sorts of nasty side effects. But they don't cause nipple-shaped hives. Zorro must be wearing that mask because of the paternity suit. Come on, we need a category.
History.
Category, let's do it. History. It happens every day. Get this right, get $2,000. Okay, take a good look at this picture and tell me which of these best describes this mock historic moment. FDR&R, Yelties Falcons, Big Three Stooges, or the Marxist Brothers?
Say Marxist.
And over here we have the right answer. Big Three Stooges. I think the trouble started when Stalin kept calling Churchill
the Big
porcupine
Three
throughout the proceedings.
Yeah, that wasn't my era of history. Poker of the rich and famous.
This category is Poker of the Rich and Famous. Okay, $3 coming at ya. Alright, imagine you're playing poker with designer menswear as playing cards.
Oh.
Okay, place your bets. Your hand contains 5 Giorgio Armani suits in sizes 38, 40, 42, 44, and 46. Since you have 5 Armani suits in sequential order of available men's sizes, what do you have?
That's a straight.
Ooh, not even close. Let me take a second of my time to show you what's right. Your hand contains 5 Armani suits
Oh,
in sequential size. In poker terms, that'd be a straight flush.
You got me.
And it also
You
looks
fucking
like
got
put
me.
on a few pounds over the years. Take your pick. What do you say?
You fucking got me. Up yours.
The category is Up Your Rose with a rubber hose. And this one's gonna be worth $1,000. Alright, here we go. If you really wanted to get a flowering plant's attention and decided to grab it forcefully by the reproductive organs, what part should you grab? The stem, the leaf, the flower, or the root?
Say the root.
I'm afraid you won't be staying for dessert.
Shoulda picked this. Grabbo the Flowero. She loves me. She loves me not. She loves me. Okay, pick a category.
Hey, sailor.
Number 5. Okay, coming up, this category is Hello, sailor. $2,000 riding on this one. Okay, I'm about to test your patriotism. Hit your buzzer when you're ready to fill in the blank. You're one of the few, the proud, the Marines. Therefore, you should get used to traveling from those halls in Montezuma to the shores of... Okay, go for it.
Shores of Tripoli?
Tripoli. It's where the Marines fought the Barbary pirates in the early 1800s.
Cool.
Now, most people don't know there used to be a whole verse in the Marine hymn about being sure to drink only bottled water. Come on, we need a category.
I've got trunks of steel.
Uh-oh, press futs with mime door. It's time for...
I should know better.
Alright, this gibberish category is Trunks of Steel. $5,000 is the opening value here. Remember, speed's the key. The quicker you solve this, the more money you take away. Okay, now tell me, with what 70s song title does this rhyme? Plain bod. Climb the stunt tree, Roy. And remember, don't get fooled by the punctuation. Okay, let's see. Type in your answer.
I should have done this the first time, but you know what I got to do now.
Hey, wait a minute. That's out of my way, Buzz. You watch your language. That's disgusting. You kiss your mommy with that mouth?
Old man.
Oh my God, that's gross. You don't talk like that in my game. That's a garbage mouth.
Oh,
No. Maybe you didn't hear me. I said watch your language, boy. And I'll tell you one more thing. I don't like your name. I'm gonna change it for you now. Okay, maybe you learn your lesson now. Okay, huh? What do you think? Okay, back to the game.
Well, ain't this great? Sun's coming up. I got cakes on the griddle, playing bod climb the stunt tree, Roy.
Oh.
Yep, thank God I'm a country boy, cause I got a huge crush on my first cousin. How about it? What's the category?
Your what hurts? Well, obviously nothing can help me now.
Jack attack time. When you see 2 words on the screen that go together, buzz in. If you're right, I give you $2,000. If you're wrong, I take it away. And remember, not all matches are equal.
Remember the clue.
Ah, you've been here before. Well, hope you're prepared this time. Here's your clue.
Well, we'll see.
Your what hurts? I hope it doesn't hurt more after this jack attack. Have fun.
It hurts enough. Whiplash. Oh, I missed it. I was hitting the wrong button. Sciatica's the spine, the back, something like that. Whatever wants to come up. Or not. Bronchitis. The chest. Migraine's head. Dermatitis. Something on your skin. I think. Carpal tunnel is the wrist. Cavity's the tooth. Whiplash is the neck. Is that it? Yep.
You cleaned up on that jack attack! Time to check out what you did to your score! That's the game!
Player, just think, if you got one or two more questions right, I'd still be telling you stunk, but you wouldn't have to agree with me. And another thing.
You don't know Jack!
Thanks all around. Good show. Let's roll commercial, please. And Cookie, what's going on with these players?
Wow, someone special made it to the high scoreboard. I guess I'm supposed to be impressed that you got on even when it was completely empty. Anyway, when you want to play again, give me a holler.
Jimmy, that is totally inappropriate.
Uh-huh. Okay. Next is movies. Another extreme weak point of mine. Oh, they're all going to be like this, I'm sure.
Damn, the dingoes just ate my baby.
Raul, can we get those names up there, please?
Keep your pants on.
Hachi Machi.
Hi, my name is Raul, one of the producers here at You Don't Know Jack. Good job, by the way, on installing the game, and I promise we won't rifle through your personal files while you're playing. And how many players do we have today? One. Got it. Short. Easy to spell. Type in your name, please.
Can anyone hear?
One more thing. You looking for a 21-question game or more like a 7-question game?
Let's keep it short.
Got it. In fact, I'm all
30 seconds.
Your buzzer is the letter B, as in bite me.
I just clean up.
We might have a finder and it's like, oh yeah, we're
20 seconds.
If you want to look up that first game's fuck you, then feel free.
Comes on the screen, you think you know the answer, you buzz in. You pick one of the choices on the screen. You got it?
10 seconds.
Good luck.
9. Okay, lose the desktop. And go to black.
Mama's Pride, fresh breast.
Stand by.
Baby yourself with Mama's Pride.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
All right, welcome to You Don't Know Jack Movies. Just so you know, we are out of Raisinets, but the good news is we have plenty of goobers. Hey, all by yourself today? Okay, let's see if you can fill up that seat next to you with some cash. Let's rock. Okay, I need a category.
Captain hooked it.
I'm sorry, Dave. It's question 1.
Also, Sprach Zarathustra.
Well,
Well, what do we have here? Captain hooked it. $3,000 for this one. Just step up and take a swing at this one. If Woody Harrelson's bowling pro from Kingpin were organizing the one-handed film character recreation society, what would you not see at a meeting? Luke Skywalker doing one-handed push-ups, Quint from Jaws clapping with one hand, Ronnie from Moonstruck thumb wrestling, or Dr. Strangelove playing one-handed poker.
Pretty sure Ronnie had two hands.
Nicolas Cage's character in Moonstruck only had one hand. The other was made of wood. He also had Cher. We're not sure what she's made of these days.
Oh, really?
Let's see what a correct answer looks like. Quint from Jaws had both hands intact. It's the rest of him that ends up missing. Okay, pick a category.
The hell are you looking at?
Cut the red wire! Watch out, it's gonna blow!
That was close.
Too close.
Okay, give it up for... What the hell are you looking at? $1,000 at stake on this one. Heads up, here it comes. If Mrs. Kravitz, the nosy neighbor from Bewitched, were to look out her window and see what Jimmy Stewart saw in Hitchcock's Rear Window, what would she probably say?
Abner, Mrs. Stevens has been murdered. Abner, the Stevens girl is being abducted. Abner, the Stevens house is gone.
Or,
Abner, I think Mr. Stevens is a dork.
Why do I feel like abduction is right?
That's right. And I'm here to collect the ransom money.
Oh.
Should have picked this. Jimmy Stewart's
Murder.
character is alarmed by all the suspicious things he sees out his rear window and suspects murder. And if there were a murder on Bewitched, I'd suspect Mr. Kravitz.
Abner!
Shut the hell up!
They wouldn't say hell on that show, but okay.
All right, hit me.
Hey, what's going on?
Yo, Seabiscuit,
Oh, God.
pick up the pace.
Holy crap, I just realized I forgot I'm streaming right now. Whoops.
Coming at you. Are you comatose
No, it's
tonight?
good.
And
This
you
is the
pocket
first time I've ever
$2,000
had
if
this,
you
and you
get
know
this
what?
one.
I'm gonna
Get
make
your
it fun.
Finger out of your ear and listen up. We're going.
No, I'm just
Because
playing.
his
You don't know
character dies in
Jack.
the movie, what is the only Elvis Presley flick
One of
that
the
can be
older
used
ones.
as evidence that the king is really dead? Kid
So what's
Galahad,
going
Love
on?
Me Tender, Flaming
Yeah.
Star, or G.I. Blue?
Flaming Star.
Flaming Star? Does the king come out in that one?
So what's going on?
Here's what you should have picked. Elvis's character dies in Love Me Tender, although the king
Oh,
did
good.
manage to squeeze
I could
in
use more of
4
those.
songs before being shot to death. I need a category.
That's the same thing as murder, right? Okay.
Here we have, how about
What
a
could be
red
more
brick
fun than
road?
murder?
2 G's if you get this one right. Hey, you remember how former Soviet Premier Nikita Khrushchev banged his shoe on a podium and threatened America by saying,
If I answer it right, do I actually get
Well,
$64,000?
If Nikita Khrushchev had been cast as the character Nico in The Wizard of Oz, how might he have
Well, thanks a
threatened
lot,
America? We will
greedy
pick
bitch.
you like...
Anyway.
Bet you wish you'd pick this. In The Wizard of Oz, Nico is the commander of the Flying Monkeys who carries Dorothy and her pals off to the Wicked Witch. Yeah, I hear that Khrushchev would have gotten the part, except he can only fly to the extreme
That wouldn't
left.
surprise me.
Category, please. Excellent
Right.
choice. It's time to play Dis or Dat. And this Dis or Dat questions category is, this town ain't big enough for
Well,
the
at
two
least
of
you have
you.
your-
I'm
at
gonna
least you
read
have your
off the
bed
names
tonight.
of 7 movies, and for each one I want you to tell me if Steven Spielberg, George Lucas, or both of them worked on that movie. As you see each one, if it's a Steven Spielberg movie, press 1. If it's a George
You have
Lucas
wine?
movie, press 2. Press 3 if it's both. And press 4 to skip.
Yes, do you
I'll
have
add
wine?
500 to your score for a right answer.
There you go.
And you
There's your-
lose
there's your
500
best
for
hit.
each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. All right, I'll start you off with 30 seconds on the clock.
Really?
Here
Just
we
what?
go.
Just what kind were you drinking?
Raiders, Spielberg, Lucas, or both? Willow. Close Encounters. Land Before Time. American Tail. Goonies. Labyrinth. Let's go get the one you skipped.
That's unfortunate.
That's all of them. 5 wrong. That can't possibly help.
How about chocolate? Do you have any chocolate?
Sorry about that, but it's time to move on with your life, soldier. Let's march. Okay, pick a category.
She was built like an interstate cloverleaf.
What are you playing?
Made for speed with all the right curves. All I could think of was 6.
Chew on this. Time is relative. And you're playing for $3,000 cash money. It's time to get ready and complete this analogy.
Oh, that's fun.
Night is to day as Black Widow is to Desert Hearts, Doris is to Gladys,
Oh.
Opera is to Races, or Cole is to
I always
Porter.
had books of those when I was
the
younger.
1946 movie Night and Day is about Cole Porter.
Like I had a lot
Maybe
of
if his
activity
middle
puzzle
name were
books growing
Ann,
up.
this would be a
That
better
was one of my
answer.
favorites.
For the curious, here's the right answer. A Night at the Opera and A Day at the Races are titles of Marx Brothers movies. The Marx
Candy
Brothers
Crush.
spend a night at the opera, a day at the races,
Everybody and their
and
mother.
6 years
Everybody
trying
and
to
their
ditch
mother plays that
Zeppo.
game.
Okay,
Aside from me,
I
at
need a
least. My mother
category.
does.
Time for the attack. When you see 2 words that match,
Yeah, I don't
hit
usually
your
have anything in
buzzer.
my hand.
You get it right, you get $2,000 in the bank. Get it wrong, I'm making a withdrawal of $2,000. Just one
It's
more
usually my
thing to
mouse.
remember.
And even then, I'm not actually picking it up or
Words that
anything.
match have to fit this clue.
What did you want me to
We'll
say, my
have
joystick?
None of that. Sorry about the pun. I'm really trying
sure
to
you
kick
didn't.
the habit. All right. Good luck.
Oh, could be some other animal. Could be my cat. Could be my bird. Pussy's too easy. That's like the route everybody. That's like the road everybody expects me to take. That being said, I can't take it because everybody thinks I'll take it. By the way, if anybody out there is still watching this crap, yeah. Now my viewers are going to think there's a woman in my life. Oops. Use your imagination. Use your imaginations, boys and girls. I'm just going to keep incessantly hitting space here because I'm playing the movies version and I don't know a damn thing. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep getting this wrong. I don't give a damn anymore. I didn't get a chance to say fuck you on this one either. There's a type of question that lets you, like, type in an open-ended answer. If you say fuck you, the game basically goes off on you. Before taking, like, $100,000 away.
Whoa, if you're lucky, that performance will end up on the cutting room
I don't know,
floor.
I just
Let's see
like
the
make...
That's the game.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, you lose money for that, and you don't actually get it back, and it's not used like for a company vacation or anything like that. No, that money just goes. It's gone forever, never to be seen or heard from again.
Raul, what are we doing now, babe?
I'll do this again later, folks. This has been the Alpha Stream. Have an Alpha night.